This will be a 160 Q&A practice test. Plaintiff attorney, Mr. West, capital W-E-S-T. Defense attorney, Ms. MS period Reyes, capital R-E-Y-E-S. And we'll start with the defense attorney. Ready? What do you take that for? That, I would say it's for my stomach. Okay, how often do you take this one? I take it in the morning. Once a day? Remember to say yes or no. Yes, I'm sorry. And do these medications help you at all? Yes. In which way? What do you mean? Well, how do they help you? What relief do they give you that you've experienced? Sometimes they'll help with the diarrhea, sometimes they don't. It varies. Do they help at all with your vomiting? Sometimes. Now, the irritable bowel syndrome that you've had for the last 20 years, did that also cause you diarrhea? Yes. Okay, did it also cause you to throw up or be nauseous? Sometimes. And since you were first diagnosed with the irritable bowel syndrome, had any doctor at any time prescribed for you some medication for that? Not that I recall. Now, do you recall seeing Dr. Haynes back in November of 2012? Yes. Okay, do you recall going back to Dr. Haynes for further eval or treatment? I don't remember how many times I saw her. Can you give me an estimate? I think it was once, maybe twice. Okay, and you stopped seeing her? Yes. Why did you stop? I couldn't get a hold of her. You didn't make another appointment? No, I couldn't get through to them. I'd leave messages I couldn't get. Okay, did Dr. Haynes prescribe any medications for you when she initially saw you? I don't remember. When you saw Dr. Haynes, have the headaches gone away? I don't remember. Okay, Dr. Haynes, in her report of November 10th, 2012, when she saw you, she indicated that she didn't say anything about headaches. So would you suspect that your headaches went away? I don't remember. I couldn't say yes or no. Okay, in fact, Dr. Haynes said that you denied having headaches. Would that be correct? That's when she saw you. I don't remember. Okay, did you try to get a hold of your attorney when you couldn't get through to Dr. Haynes? Yes. To follow up? Yes. What happened? They couldn't get a hold of her either. Did you ask for more treatment? At that time, I don't remember if that's when they wanted me to have somebody out here, and that was the period of, I think that's when that period happened. The insurance company wanted somebody out here. Did you go see anyone else after your 2 visits? 1 or 2 visits with Dr. Haynes. Up until the time you saw Dr. Weston, did you see anyone else? I think there was another doctor. I don't remember if there was someone in the office of Dr. Weston before I saw Dr. Weston. I don't remember. Did you see any doctor on your own? No. Did you go to any county public health clinic or anything like that? No. And again, did Dr. Haynes prescribe any medications for you? I don't remember. Okay, were you still having all this diarrhea and vomiting? Yes. Did you go to emergency? No. After Dr. Haynes wouldn't return your calls? No. You were just suffering with this vomiting and constant diarrhea? Yes. Would you have vomiting episodes at the school site when you return to work? Yes. Would you have diarrhea episodes at work? Yes. Was your teacher, Mrs. Davis, aware of these? Yes. Did you discuss your symptoms with Mrs. Davis? What do you mean? Well, I mean, you're in the classroom, I'm assuming teaching students, then you have an episode of diarrhea or an episode of vomiting, so you'd have to leave the classroom, I would imagine, correct? Yes. Would you excuse yourself to Mrs. Davis? Yes. And was she aware of what was happening, if you know? I'd just say I have to go to the restroom. Okay, did she ever complain that you use the restroom a little too often? I don't remember if she's ever made a comment. Have any of the doctors that you've seen, prescribed any specific diet for you as a result of these complaints or episodes that you've had? Did they tell you to avoid certain foods or anything? I've spoken to Dr. Weston, and Dr. Weston and I were, it's not a food that's setting off my stomach. It's just happens. Do you think that the green pills work? Which green one? That green one you've got. I don't know which one you're referring to. That green pill you provided me with, does it seem to be doing you any good? I don't know which one you're talking about. Okay, look in your purse and is that okay? Yeah, you can look at the pills. That one. This one. Does that appear to control it? It works sometimes. Sometimes? Did Dr. Weston prescribe any type of inhaler for you? Yes. You don't have that with you? Let's see. This. May I take a look at it? Okay. It's an inhaler. Okay, I'm handing that back. Before you saw Dr. Weston, have you ever utilized that same type of inhaler? I've used an inhaler, yes. May I? Oh yeah, of course. Can we go off the record? Sure. You previously mentioned in your testimony that you had dizziness as a result of that exposure in July 2012. Have you continued to experience that, or did that abate or go away? No, I still have it sometimes. How often do you have it? It just comes on. I don't know. Just at certain times. It just comes on. Yeah. Have you ever been diagnosed with high blood pressure? No. The itchy skin that you felt after exposure, did that go away? Sometimes now it's kind of gone away, but right after it was bad. Now you suffer from asthma since you were 30 years of age, correct? Yes. Okay, after this episode, the asthma that you've experienced, the asthmatic attacks that you may have experienced after the episode, have they changed in any way? I have to take the other steroid too in the morning, and that's prescribed by Dr. Weston. Yes. You take one steroid? Yes. Once a day? It's an inhaler. I shouldn't say steroid. It's another type of inhaler. Oh, it's a different one than you showed us? Yes. And does that seem to help? Yes. That's that with the other one. I have to use both. But in terms of the symptoms of asthma, how were your symptoms of asthma different after this 10, 15, 12 incident? I think I need my inhaler more often. All right, the word list. Dr. Haines, capital Haines. Dr. Weston, capital Weston. Mrs. Davis, capital Davis. And it looks like that is it for the word list. And that will conclude our 160 Q&A practice test.